My name's Jessica Hische, and I'm the co-founder of Studioworks, member-supported software and community for independent creatives and small studios. We released the Studioworks Library, which is a free library of interactive tools meant to help you do business better. And I just want to walk you through what some of those tools are. So first, we've got the Bookkeeping Wizard, which is a tool that I've been working on for months, and it's really my dream solution to bookkeeping. I have never been able to get down with QuickBooks or FreshBooks or any of those automated import services because I feel like I do just as much manual work as I do if I just do it on my own. So usually when I'm doing my taxes, I download all my transactions, I organize them myself, and I hand them over to my accountant. I wanted to build a tool that made that really easy for anyone. And so in our online tool, you can upload your transactions and they only upload to the browser itself. It's never saved on a server, so it's all super safe and private. And then you can organize them online or export them to organize them offline. When you export everything, everything that's been automatically uploaded and organized through this really smart system that we've built with all these custom JSON data files that it tracks things against. It's able to do a lot better smart choices than QuickBooks or FreshBooks or any of those other bookkeeping software can, because we built it specifically to work for small studios and what creatives actually purchase and buy and how they earn and spend money. And when you export your files, which you can export as a CSV or in QuickBooks format, it will download as one unified transaction file, plus also individual broken down files of all the different categories, including expenses, income, tax payments, everything like that, and then your original uploaded files so that you can always check against those. This is one folder to rule them all that you can then either just use to file your own taxes or hand off to your accountant, and you can get done all of your expenses for the entire year in probably under 30 minutes, even if your business is relatively complicated. The next tool I want to walk you through is the hourly rate calculator, and this is actually way more than it says that it is. So the hourly rate calculator is actually a really, really comprehensive budgeting tool where you can put in your living expenses, specify whether or not you share them with a partner, and then all of the expenses for your business. And what we do is calculate all of your spending for the month and then over the course of the year and tell you how much you need to make per hour in order to actually live the life that you want to live or just to barely make it by. And we also just estimate that you're only really going to be having 20 to 35 billable hours per week with 2 weeks of vacation, but you can adjust those hours. And we just want to have realistic goals of what you actually can bill every week, because while a lot of people think of a work week as being 40 hours, I think it would be pretty hard to find someone who's able to generate 40 hours of fully billable time without taking care of all the other unbillable stuff that you have to do as a small business owner. The next tool I'll talk to you about is the project estimator. So you can take your rates that you came out of the hourly rate calculator with and actually use that to calculate flat fee pricing. And so you input all the estimated hours for the different stages of a project, but then also you can say that you want to include usage rights for those of us who create custom artwork or anything that's ownable IP that we're about to transfer over to our client. And so you can specify the region, the time frame, all the things that go into usage pricing, and we generate a usage price for you, which you can then, of course, just use as a base point because we show you how that math is calculated. And if you want to do your math a little bit differently, you can, but it at least gives you a jumping off point, or at least allows you to check against the numbers that you had in your head. And then another tool that has to do with pricing is the effective rate calculator. So the effective rate calculator is basically, is this job worth it or not? So we all get jobs that come into our inbox for like a logo for $500 or something for, $200 or something like that. And what this tool allows you to do is put that budget in and then add your estimated hours, and it actually just shows you in plain English what your actual hourly rate will be while working on that project, including what it would be if you underestimated how many hours it would take you to create that work. And so what this tool is really meant to do is to give you the power to choose to say yes to lower paying work if you want to, but for you to go into that project with open eyes instead of kind of feeling taken advantage of the entire time. It can be an empowering choice to do that work instead of it feeling like you have to take it on and that you're being walked all over top of. The last tool that I'll talk to you guys about that's under business tools is our client email helper. And so this is a tool that I actually developed a few years ago, which is a choose your own email venture tool, where you actually select different mechanisms that will help determine how to write the email to the client. You can choose what kind of client it is, what kind of budget they have, and even throw in some sort of contract curveballs for things that are well-paying projects. So what this tool is meant to do is allow you to have difficult pricing negotiations with clients when they come in with a low or with no budget, just so that you have the words to actually say in an email to them that are respectful, but also draw a hard line about what you're willing to be paid for the work that you're doing. And there's all sorts of other stuff on here already too. I made some creative tools like a color converter and also a word counting tool. And both of those pages not only are the tool itself, but they have some information. The color conversion one talks about what the different color spaces are and how they work. The word count tool gives you sort of a little bit of encouragement to do short form writing by telling you what a typical picture book word count is, and also even up to a novella, and also some good daily writing practices. So the Studioworks Library is going to be free forever, and what we really want to do is share amazing business resources with the creative community, and of course hope that some of you end up becoming Studioworks members to support the work that we do, and use all the actual professional tools that we're building for the Studioworks product, which we started with invoicing and payments, and we're working on a client management tool, and also we've got in the very near pipeline a proposal maker, so we can handle the proposal to invoices pipeline. I hope that you guys have a lot of fun playing around with all the free tools I made, and that hopefully some of you join us along for the ride of building indie software. From our team to you, thanks so much, and have fun businessing.